Hey guys, Ghost Runner here, and I just wanted to show you guys what I topped my locals with. Went 4-0 with S-Force. So yeah, just start getting into this deck profile. First you play 3 of probably the best card in the deck. It's your starter. You play 10 ways to get into it. S-Force Rappa. You banish card from an S-Force card from hand. You special summon an S-Force monster from deck, and then you bounce it back to the hand. That's the best one. Kind of the second best card in this deck is S-Force Dino. You play 3 of it because this is what you want to be ditching off of your Rappa so that you can special it back off of Platina. And it searches you your trap, which is like the only built-in interruption that this deck has. Then you have your 2 Plantina. This is just a special summon monsters back from your banished. Best thing to do is go Rappa. You discard the Gravitino, then you special this, and you special this back from your banished, and then search your trap. So yeah. Then you play 1, 2 S-Force Razor. It's kind of another starter, like if you normal or special summon, you get the special summon another one. To get more bodies on board, could bump it up to 3, but I just liked it at 2. I played 1 S-Force Dog Tag. I just like the 1. To kind of search it if I didn't really need to search anything else, and then during my opponent's turn, if they do anything, I could just kind of special this to a zone that they that they summon a monster in the same column, just to kind of get some floodgate effects going. And then to Edia, because this summons out your Rappa. The attack and defense is the exact same level as some of the Monarch stuff, so works out good. The reason this deck is winning at all is, yeah, T-Shifter. I mean, I built this to be a banish all of your resources deck, so I play all of the banish cards. For your spells, play 1, 2, and 3 extra. Yeah, you don't need your extra deck besides 1 card, so. And then 3 S-Force Bridgehead just searches you any S-Force monster. So, yeah, nothing else to say. 1, and 1. These are power 1-ofs. This searches your Rappa or the Edia, whichever one you want. Searches your Bridgehead, and Called by the Grave just stops hand traps. So, yeah, can't complain there. And then, arguably for the best part of this deck is the traps. So first we have, ooh, I got too many. Boom, boom, and boom. 3, there can only be 1. All of your monsters are different besides the one in your extra deck. So yeah, they're all different types. It works out really well. A lot of people can't play under it. When you're banishing all their stuff and you have this up, it's pretty good. And then S-Force Chase, your best interruption. Depending on how many face-up S-Force monsters you have, you can bounce that many cards, and it can be substituted as material with your Rappa effect when it's in the graveyard. So like Meow in Prank Kids. Then you have 2 S-Force Specimen. A lot of people play this at 1. I just wanted to play it at 2 because I am playing Trap Trick, so just to maybe see it, and it really did, like 2 of it did come up, just like in grindier matches. So, I don't know, for me it came up. Then 2 different Dimension Ground. A lot of decks can't deal with their graveyards or their other monsters being banished. So, yeah, I play 2 of it. 2 Dimensional Barrier, just another blowout card. You really need to rely on your blowout cards in this deck. This deck cannot win by itself. It needs these blowout cards to win. Then 2 Trap Trick, just to search out any of these cards, and then 1 macro, because you kind of need it. Like I said, this is macro.deck. For the extra deck monsters, you play 1, 2, and 3 S-Force Justify. It is the best kind of extra deck card to go into, really. It's really when you want to go into. Nothing much to say about it. 1, 2, 3 Nightmare Phoenix. Like I said, this This extra deck's pretty free, so I just wanted to play some generic links. So boom, boom, boom. 3 unicorn. Just another link. Like I said, 1 Cerberus. I only had 1, so I'd probably play like 2 Phoenix, 2 Cerberus if I had another one. 1 Lina because your deck is all lights and darks. 1 access code talker. This is the only thing I really think about. Like, I wish I had another one, but I just didn't have another one with me. So, yep. 2 Entis, just in case someone does some Maximus stuff. I mean, like I said, this deck extra deck's pretty free. I came up with this deck like last second. So, and then 1 Constellar Pleiades because we do play level 5 monsters and they're light. So. Yeah, that is the extra deck. There's a lot of leeway there. I'd say the only thing I'd really keep or say is a must-have is the Justify and the access code. Everything else is kind of do what you want. For the side deck, I played another Dimensional Barrier if I was going first, an Imperial Order, and 1 Lightning Storm. I only had 1, so I played 1. I mean, I wish I had more because this deck really doesn't break boards that well. And you need cards to rely on breaking boards, and so yeah, a third one of this, or like 3 of these would be really good. 1 card that came up for me, and I did not have any problems with, was Anti-Spell. Yeah, I won me a matchup against Dinos. Next card, Evenly. This card came up 1 time against a Phantom Knight player, but he Dagda setted Lancia and then tributed it off. So yeah, I saw it once. I saw 2 of it. Did nothing. But in theory, it was good. Dark Ruler No More. Didn't really side this in at all, so I don't know how it would be. And then Judgment did come up when I was going first against the deck, but yeah. Like I said, I went 4-0 with this deck. I played the Invoked Shadoll Dogmatika deck. He went first both times. I 2-0'd him because I had D-Shifter in my hand and he really couldn't play. Then I played Phantom Knights. And I made my board where I had the Gravitino and the Platina, and he just couldn't play around it with his links. And then, yeah, just especially your Gravitino, especially your Platina, and they can't really play without their link zones. So their stuff's just getting banished, and it's really hard for them. And then I had my S-Force Chase, obviously, so this is the board I kind of had up against him. And then, yeah, he went first the second game, he beat me, and then the third game, I opened up D-Shifter, and, you know, you can never complain about D-Shifter, and just grinded him out and beat him. Next matchup was against Virtual World. We only played 1 game, and that was super grindy, super long, which is why I was super happy to have 2 of the specimen, because the two specimen really, like, took it for me. It did so well. It saved my butt. With the field spell, I moved with my monster into the same zone as his, so it wouldn't die the first time, and it really saved me. And then my last match was Dinos, and that was a 2-1 where I got it in time. But yeah, thanks for watching.